So this is an update on the S&P 500 trade, which I did a video on, which was up 1,000 pips. And I just wanted to give you an update on what's next for S&P 500 and basically what you should be looking for as a future trade setup on the S&P 500 as a smart trader. Now, if we look at the trade, initially it was up 1,000 pips, as I showed you in my previous video. But if we look now, the trade is now sitting on 2,000 pips profit. We also have another trade over here that is sitting on 1,000 pip profit, okay, because S&P 500 finally broke through that level, that key level which I spoke about in my previous video. Okay, it finally broke through this level over here. Now, before this breakout happened, we could see there was a lot of games being played over here. Okay, a lot of games and a lot of manipulation that the banks were doing and the smart money was doing to induce the retail amateur traders to take the opposite side of the trade. And this is a key example of why you always need to trade the price action with the validation of the volume, because if you don't trade the price action with the validation of the volume, you are going to get trapped in messy and unnecessary trades. Okay, now let's look at what happened first here. We had price finally come up and test that key level of resistance which I spoke about in my previous video, and then we saw a big sharp spike down off that level. Now, we did see a spike down off that level with high volume, which was a possible indicator to start getting in on the sell. But again, like I've mentioned before, is you always need to see the selling momentum after this price testing the level with high volume, and that's what we did not see here. So we saw this big spike down, we saw price consolidating after that big spike, and we had no validation from the volume, okay, which was then a key to tell us that this was not a good trade to get in. Whenever the volume and the price action is, whenever the volume is not validating the price action, then you as a smart trader need to be worried, okay. You need to be cautious of the trade setup, okay. And again, we had another a case here where price came back and tested that resistance level with high volume. As you can see over there, tested the level with high volume, which was again another possible clue for a possible reversal to happen. But then what we had over there is, after price tested the level, we did not have the confirmation from the volume to tell us that the selling momentum is and the sellers are stepping into the market, which again, as a smart trader, is an alarm bell not to jump in on the sell. But obviously, what are the retail and dumb traders doing is they see price test the resistance, or they see double tops here and they're already jumping in and getting ready to sell. And what are the banks doing? The smart money are trapping the sellers. Okay, we had sellers that were trapped in this initial move, and then we had sellers trapped throughout this entire consolidation period on this key level. Okay, and as a smart trader, you could have seen that from the clues from the volume that something was wrong here. Okay, something was very wrong, and getting in for a sell was not a good thing to do. So amateur retail traders are trapped. What happened? Boom, price pushed off, broke through that level, killed all those sellers that were trapped in the trades, and now the position is starting to grow, and obviously we're seeing that the buyers are stepping into the market. Now, what are we looking for next? What I'm looking for next is I'm looking for price to go and test that new key level, that 33.30 level, okay, to go and test that level. Okay, now I'm not going to get in on any more buys on this, because again, I need the volume to validate the price action, and right now the volume isn't telling me anything. Okay, we can see price is moving up, we can see buying momentum, but the volume is not validating it, okay, which is again alarm bells for me to not get in on more buying positions. Okay, so what would rather like to see is, number one is, I'd rather like to see price either come back and test this key level of support, okay, with high volume and then see buying momentum with the validation of volume back to that level, that 33.30 level. Or number two, rather just wait for price to go up and test this 33.30 level, okay, and then wait for the clues from the volume and the price action to tell me is there going to be a reversal or a continuation upwards. Okay, and that's again a key example of why you always need to trade price action with the validation of volume, so that you don't get trapped by the smart money and get induced to take the opposite side of the trade. But make sure you check in the link in the description for the video of my S&P 500 video where I explain this 1,000 pip trade. And also, if you want to learn how to trade my S&P 500 with a simple forex trading strategy, check the link in the description, and also check the video of how to stop trading double tops and double bottoms like a dumb trader. But other than that, trade like a smart trader and follow the smart money. I'm out.
Aweh, Millionaire. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell.
Batman, Batman, Batman.